How does $100 turn into $100,000? Not by luck, not by working harder, but by understanding one simple concept that most people completely ignore. If you ask most people how to make money, they'll tell you work more, save more. But the truth is, wealth doesn't grow from effort alone. It grows from compounding. This is the equation behind almost all wealth, where P equals your starting money, R is your growth rate, and T is time. Looks simple, right? But this formula is the difference between staying broke and building real wealth. If you save $100 and do nothing with it, after 10 years, it's still $100, maybe less because of inflation. That's how most people live. Linear growth, no multiplication. They rely on effort but ignore the system. Now imagine this. You invest $100 and it grows at 20% per year. Year 1 to $120, year 2 to $144, year 3 to $172. At first, it feels slow, but then something happens. Growth starts accelerating because now you're earning money on your money. Here's what most people don't understand. Compounding is invisible at the beginning and explosive at the end. For years, it feels like nothing is happening. Then suddenly, it takes off. That's how $100 becomes $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. Not quickly, but inevitably if you stay consistent. People quit too early. They chase quick money, get impatient, stop investing, because in the early phase, compounding feels boring. But that's the trap. They abandon the system right before it starts working. Here's the real secret. It's not about how much you start with. It's about how long you stay in the game. $100 invested for 20 years can outperform $10,000 invested for 2 years because time multiplies everything. There's one thing that destroys compounding: interruptions, pulling money out, starting over, being inconsistent. Every time you reset, you kill the exponential curve. Here's the real strategy. 1. Start small, but start now. 2. Focus on growth, skills, investing, income streams. 3. Stay consistent. 4. Reinvest everything. 5. Be patient, because wealth isn't built in spikes, it's built in silence. $100 doesn't become $100,000 overnight. It becomes $100,000 because you understand something most people don't, that small numbers with time become unstoppable. So the question isn't, how much money do you have? It's, how long will you let it grow? Subscribe for more deep insights on money, psychology, and the hidden rules of wealth.